President Tinubu, how far? How far? As much as we say citizens should not talk, as much as we say we know what you are doing, at this junction, it is clear that Baba, you don't confuse. Forget it. At this junction, Baba, AJ 2027 no sure for you. You said no. You self know in the heart of your heart, in the mind of your mind, Baba. But wait, come to even think of it. Do other presidents not steal? Do other countries not steal? But are their citizens suffering? Are their citizens not living fine? But come to even think of it, you these politicians, I'm so sorry to say, una no get sense. Bam, egbabe. Because how come you will steal and steal and steal and steal? Okay, after the stealing, where are you taking the money to? That is how dumb you people are. You will steal the economy money finish. You will steal the money they are supposed to use to improve our life. Bam, you will not carry the money. You will not go and be improving another person's country. Because tell me why you will steal. Let people say you are even stealing and giving it back to us. I think your citizens are not dying. See, we for overlook the nonsense you they do. Oh, le mak power lo jojumo kadake. It's not possible. Oh, le mak power lo jojumo kadake now. A part in the constitution says we can act on self-defense. Yes. Because Boshen law, you are trying to tell every Nigerian to defend themselves that you cannot help us. That is the meaning of what you are trying to do, Baba. But Baba, remember that you are a kingmaker and we warned you. We warned you not to become a king because kingmakers don't become king. But you shori koko kum, you want to become king. We said it, if you become king, you will be disgraced. We said it, we cried, we clamored, we talked. We said don't be king because afobajenye, I go talk, I not really sabi this Yoruba, but now you they make kings. Afobaje unjoba. That is the purpose why God created you. You have already found the purpose why God created you. Afobaje. Make people kings. And you now tell me why they will not give you your honor. Why God will not respect you. Why your heavens will open. God has found your own niche for you. But Ojukokoro Bain, Esha president. Now you have become the president. Whose name is being spoiled up and down. You think say if you die tomorrow, that name Tinubu, or more. You think that name Tinubu will open door again? You think so? You think say if you die this man with the way you dey rule this country, if you think say that name Tinubu go open door, Babeo, if you die, just know say you don't spoil that name. Even if you no even die, you don't already spoil that name, and you didn't even spoil the name in Nigeria. You spoiled that name worldwide. You spoiled it worldwide. You spoiled it worldwide. Because come to even think of it, go. Fulani go they kill us. I want to gbija, you to gbija, you go they arrest them. Oh yeah, now one terrorist don't come outside talk for TikTok, say they dare you people to come and carry them. Say they know where the girls are. Say they say you President Tinubu no go do anything, and you they confirm am. You they confirm am. But if na DSS as I dey talk now, I know say you feel say make DSS come fish me for my house, but the Boko Harams you know if you go fish them for their house. Una go dey do DSS, go dey flex muscle for citizens, but una no fit flex muscle for Boko Harams, for bandits. Come, let it make sense now. Let it make sense now. During Jonathan era, Baba Imoran saying dada o, I no get amnesia. I remember every move you did. I remember every move. You were the one that spoiled Jonathan's era. You did everything possible to spoil that man's tenure, thinking you can do better than him. Oh yeah, now you don't sit that seat. Oh yeah, you are now worse than that man. You don't sit the seat now. Even you, he show me die. Say your mind, you know if you sleep for night. He show me die. You our Witon, you they change organs, you they change everybody. Baba, if you like change God self. that 2027 e no sure for you again because o dey n pa wá bí omi kí ló dé o dey n pa wá bí omi o dey ní ká má sọ̀rọ̀ make dem kill your own child how you go feel. Ever since in my 30-something years on earth, I have never benefited from this government. Una no send me go school. Bene gan talo. Bene gives water. You will never see any Benenois digging well, digging the floor. They give them water as small as water. But in Nigeria, what are we benefiting from, you government? Nothing. You make life miserable for us. By the time you will finish from that place, mo lè ti 40 gone. If you chori koko pe o fẹ́ ṣe second term, mo lè ti 40. Having nothing to show for in my account, and you say make we no dey vex. You say make we no dey para. You dey there with nothing to show for account, but na only una account dey grow fat. Citizens dey die, we dey hunger, we dey go backward. I know say in a making sense country, if you become graduate, your life don soft. But in my country, as I become graduate, kakakaye mi soft, only sini. Kakakaye mi soft on lazy. They say go school, we go school. They say learn work, we learn work. Now they don't tell us say make we learn skill, we don't learn the skill again. Kilo today, she have power ni. Gbogbo yi learn. Where is the job? Where is the job? But for you to make the country easy for the city. I can never forget. I hear say Tinubu become president. The morning time we wake up, it's been problem upon problem. Kakakoro on lazy since day one you got there. That you need to tell yourself the truth, Baba Tinubu. Let's be factual with ourselves. Let's be factual, sir.
I swear to God, sometimes I believe that our leaders think that we're a bunch of retards in this country called Nigeria. I mean, I'm reading Bayo Onanuga's comment where they were asking him how did they get those 38 children released. He said, the DSS and the military just called the bandits and then the bandits just released them to them, that they didn't pay any ransom. I'm like, how can a thinking person say that to a nation if it's not that we are all mugus? They think we are retards. So all it takes is for government to just call the bandits on the phone and so release them now. And then the bandits will release them without any ransom, without any fight. So how come they still have anybody in custody? Why is Mr. President not on the phone every minute? Okay, bandits, you have kidnapped 10 people here. Release them now. And they will release. I mean, it's one thing for you to want to defend your government. I get that. That's Bayo Onanuga's job. But you don't have to treat us as if we are retarded. You don't have to treat us as if we can't even think. How can you say that? We didn't pay any ransom. We just called them and then they released them to us. Talent ambassador, no, who are you even talking to? Anyway, you blame Nigerians. I don't blame you guys. We have shown them that we are mugus. That's why I named Nigeria Muguland. Because sometimes we take some things in this nation that only mugus can take. At least respect a little bit of our intelligence. Tell us something else. Spin it differently. Don't tell me your DSS and your military gave them a call and then they released 38 people to you just like that without you paying anything. Then what are we talking about? If it is that easy for you to get some people out, how come you don't get everybody out? Mr. Bayo Onanuga, you need to do better. I have a lot of respect for you, but right now you are telling me I'm stupid, I cannot think, I'm senile, and I resent that. God damn it.
Or someone listening to me on the audio to mistake me for an opposition. I am not an opposition. I am a member of the APC, ruling APC in Nigeria. I am also a member, by extension, of the government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A member of this great parliament also, which has the APC as a dominant factor. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I have to say so because I will be speaking here today as a member of the APC, not of particular concern, but with a particular concern. An APC member speaking with a particular concern, Mr. Speaker. And the concern today, as I understand, is about the security of lives and property of the Nigerian people. Mr. Speaker, I have heard briefs and submissions by the relevant committee chairman here about the situation of Nigeria's security architecture. Good, Mr. Speaker. I am not out to say no to their submissions. Of course, that is what they have to report to this House. But when you are speaking, Mr. Speaker, from the point of view of Nigerian people, one must be prepared to call a spade a spade. Mr. Speaker, I am therefore prepared to say that no matter what the government does, my government, led by Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the APC government, my party, and despite all the submissions of the efforts of all security agencies that were meant here through their respective chairmen, I want to say that yes, the government is doing its best. The security agencies are doing their best. But I want to say with every sense of responsibility and without any fear of equivocation that their best is not good enough. It is not good enough because the security situation in Nigeria today, Mr. Speaker, it is horrific. Mr. Speaker, our security situation is tragic. Mr. Speaker, the security situation, especially in the north where I come from, is devastating. Mr. Speaker, our situation in Nigeria today in the area of security is unspeakable. It's unspeakable because our people are left ravaged in serious tension, fear and desperations, all because we are lacking and reneging in our institutional and collective responsibility as a government. Mr. Speaker, the fact remains the same, and like every one of you here would say, that the responsibility of every democratic or elected government, even military governments, Mr. Speaker, fundamental responsibility of government is the security of lives and property of its own people. Mr. Speaker, what we have today is like a failed security. What we have today, in my opinion and in my views, Mr. Speaker, is like for me to quote in the words of the popular Bob Marley in his own song in those days in the 80s, when he was saying, war in the north, war in the west, war in the east, and war down south. Mr. Speaker, today, Nigeria is operating under a complete war against humanity. And this House must not only continue to chant slogans, move motions, take contributions from members. We must have to step up and rise up to the expectation of our own people. And that expectation must be beyond making pronouncement on the floor. Mr. Speaker, we have to step our institutional mandate. We have to step our institutional commitment and determination to protect the lives of the vulnerable people. Mr. Speaker, you rightly said in your remarks that you were in Kebbi State. As God may have it, Mr. Speaker, I went to Kebbi with you. I saw how the governor of Kebbi, who is the chief security officer of the state, speaking to the delegation of this honorable house in nostalgia, Mr. Speaker, with a very heavy heart. At a point, I would not miss to say, I will not be mistaken to say that I saw the governor weeping in the heart. This will be the same situation everywhere you go, in the south or in the north or in the east or down in the west. Mr. Speaker, our governors are not only overwhelmed, it's like they cannot even do it. The responsibility of security, Mr. Speaker, of course by the constitutional provisions, it is a sole responsibility, more of a sole responsibility to the center. I agree with whoever may say, of course, governors in the subnationals are also accountable and they must be held responsible for the security of lives and properties of their people. Mr. Speaker, I want to say that in virtually all of our constituencies, given the opportunity, everyone here can rise to tell you the account of what is happening. Mr. Speaker, it is not religious. Mr. Speaker, it is not even political. This fight and this menace of insecurity in Nigeria is something that does not have any identification of one's party or one's religion or one's tribe whatsoever. It is a calculated attempt to demoralize Nigerian state. And if care is not taken, Mr. Speaker, even for those of us who take politics more seriously, will have a very big question to answer at the end, because it is like this unnecessary insecurity going on. This is a high level of conspiracy targeting our political processes. As we are approaching 2027, Mr. Speaker, we will all be expected to have a peaceful conduct of our polls. How do you have that if our communities, local communities, are plunged into crisis, into banditry, into kidnappings in the churches, in the mosque, even down in the oil producing area, which is our economic live wire? Production of oil, crude oil, is being unfortunately undermined by militia groups. So it is like a collective thing that we must put our hands on deck and call whoever is responsible, sir, to order. Order, order, and order. And this house must not take for granted that we are not part of the government. If the government is wanting, this institution of the legislature is a component of the government itself. We have to look inward to ourselves and see what more of oversight functions, like some members have said, are we going to make? Are we going to provide? Mr. Speaker, we can even declare legislative emergency. Close the house, shut it up. Who are you legislating for? What laws are you making when the country is running in blood? The country is running in blood and tears. You cannot go, the farmers cannot go to farm. Our our traders cannot go to market. Worshippers cannot go to mosque, cannot go to churches. Then what are you legislating here? Mr. Speaker, if the government is not prepared to actually do the right thing that will protect the lives and property of our people, I urge on you, I urge on this honorable house, as a house of the people of Nigeria, to stand up to pay the supreme cost. And that is no more than to shut this house down and to call emergency on any legislative issue and wait until the right thing is taken by the government of the day. Mr. Speaker, I also want to believe we are equally responsible. We should also go down to our constituencies and lead civil organizations, like the civil what do you call them, civil vigilante. Let's go and reorganize our vigilante groups. We take commands and take charges of such civil organizations to see how we can salvage and protect our country, Nigeria. What is happening today, Mr. Speaker, is not just to call for mere security or an average performance of security agencies. What we expect of Nigerian government, no more, no less, my Speaker, is to have absolute security. It's for us to have absolute safety. Mr. Speaker, Nigeria must have absolute protection of the lives and property of our own people. This is my take, Mr. Speaker. And I also want to use the opportunity to tell you that my immediate constituency, which is enclave at the southern part of my state, Kano, is also undergoing serious danger, because in the constituency we have what we call the huge Falgore Game Reserve, lying in between Kaduna State, Plateau State, Bauchi State, through Ningi and Bura, Mr. Speaker, and also contacting some part of Jigawa State to the axis of Turkey. This place used to be a tourist attraction. Many people come in, including tourists from abroad. But because of the dilapidating security situation in my state, Mr. Speaker, today, abduction and kidnappings, not only in the forest, in our homes, has become a daily affair, a daily occurrence. Just like what the pharmacist may prescribe to you in the hospital to ask you to take Panadol once in the day, in the morning, one in the afternoon, and another one in the evening. That is how kidnapping is so prevalent in my federal constituency. This place that used to be an attraction for tourists, it has now become like an extension of the Sambisa forest in Borno State. So we have to definitely do something. Mr. Speaker, I may not have enough time to continue my submissions, but I want to thank you so much for giving our members this opportunity to speak. And I also want to urge members to continue in the spirit we have started. I have not seen anybody here speaking as a southern member of the House of Reps. I have not seen anyone here speaking as a northern member of the House of Reps. I am the leader of the Northern Caucus, Northern Regional Caucus. I am also not speaking as a member representing the northern part of this country. The security challenges that we are facing is a colossal one, is a collective one that has to do with the Nigerian nation. And we must step up to that expectation and deal with this matter once and for all. Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you. And I want to thank honorable members for listening to me. And I also want to further tell you that I have not lost my hope in the renewed hope agenda. I'm still a proud member of the APC.
No, we can see it from your cap. We know you are a strong believer.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. It's very obvious that Nigerians are running out of patience, and even the supporters and the believers of Renewed Hope Agenda, which are the supporters of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, are also running out of patience, because they are the ones coming out to criticize his government and to criticize the fact that Nigeria is witnessing one of the highest rates of insecurity in the country. And it seems the government is clueless and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to do about the security situation bedeviling the country. And it's obvious they've lost everything. And this is actually going to affect his re-election and everything that has to do with 2027. So for me, this is not even the time they are supposed to be thinking about 2027. However, we know how power drug and how Nigerian leaders are like oblivious of the fact that they need to amend or fix the immediate problem we are having currently before even thinking about campaigning for 2027. These are greedy-minded people that only think about themselves and what they stand to gain. And of course, the fact that you can't have election in a country where there is no peace and there is insecurity. If insecurity overtakes everywhere, who are the ones going to come out to vote for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's re-election? So of course, he is supposed to channel all his energy into ensuring that the faith that Nigerians have lost in him is recouped and is regained, so that Nigerians can put back faith in him and so that they can vote for his re-election. But the way things are going and the way things are becoming now, Nigerians are truly losing it, and the Yorubas are actually coming out, and his core supporters are also coming out to lambast his government for being clueless and for being unable to salvage the lives of Nigerians. Tinubu, it's time for you to wake up. It is time for you to do the needful. It is time for you to do the right thing. If it's actually because you are afraid of one people or one group of people in the country, or I don't know, it is time for you to take the bull by the horn, because as the president, you have the power and you have the political will to do whatsoever you want to do. But with the look of things, and from the look of things, the way things are spanning out now, it seems that there are powerful people in this country that the president can't even speak to or can't even challenge. However, this is just my observation and my feeling, because of the body language of the current administration towards tackling insecurity, because we have a whole people, sheikhs, coming out to sympathize with the bandits and to speak in favor of the bandits, and the president or the APC administration has not deemed it fit to arrest them. So in this in this regard, I would say that the president is scared of some people, because if probably these people that are speaking are Christians or from the southern part of the country, of course they would have been arrested by now. But for the singular fact that he cannot arrest this man goes about making reckless statements about how he can make peace, and how the government should make peace with the bandits, and how the bandits are not bad people and all of that, and still walk freely as a free man in Nigeria, then we know something is wrong. This is my opinion on this. Can you drop what you think about this in the comment section? And if today is your first time to visit our channel, please kindly like, share and subscribe to our channel.